Alrighty, welcome back to Final Fantathon, our quest to casually let's play every mainline Final Fantasy game plus some bonuses. Thank you all so much for being here. It has been an incredible week this week. I can't even begin to describe. It's been amazing. And I have so much to talk about today, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I apologize if we stand here for a minute, but we got a lot to talk about. So first of all, I wanted to address something because I meant to say it in the first episode, and I don't think I really said it, or maybe I just didn't make it super clear. But it's something that we talk about all the time, so I just kind of forgot that it's even a thing that I need to tell people. But I just want to let everyone know that one of the biggest reasons I wanted to do Final Fantathon, probably the second biggest. Usually I tell people the first biggest is that I wanted to time capsule all these games on their original consoles. I think the second biggest reason I wanted to do Final Fantathon was because I love hearing people's opinions of these games. The series is so big and it's so diverse that everyone has a different opinion of the games. And if I were to tell everyone to give me their top 15 Final Fantasy games in order, almost every single person would have a different answer, you know? There's just so much variety in the games, and some people love some of the games and some people hate some of the games. And you have your Final Fantasy VIII diehards and your Final Fantasy XIII diehards, and then you have the 7 fans, the 9 fans, the 10 fans. Some people love 10, some people hate 10. All the games are so diverse, and that's what I love about the series. It's not just oh, you like Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4, or you don't like Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it. It's much more interesting to me to see which games people like and which games people don't like. And there's certain games in the series that I don't like. 15. And one of my greatest pleasures doing this stream and doing the YouTube show is to hear why people did enjoy the games that I didn't enjoy. And there's always a chance that you say something that kind of strikes me, and I'm like, you know what, you're right, that is a really cool thing. Or maybe, you know, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite, but you bring something up bad about it, and I'm like, you know what, that's a good point, that's something they could have fixed. So I always love hearing people's opinions, especially when they're against my own. And so I never want to make anyone feel like they can't express themselves, either here on Twitch or on the YouTube comments. If you have something to say about the game we're playing, don't ever feel like it has to be in line with any of my opinions. In fact, I'd rather hear them if they didn't. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to hear why you disagree with one of my opinions. And, you know, as long as it's a civil conversation, I would love to talk about, you know, the reasons that you like things that I don't like and the reason that you don't like things that I like. So I just wanted to put that out there, especially playing 8, because 8 is one of the most divisive in the series. And I had a lot of comments about people saying, like, they were going to skip out. Well, not a lot. I saw like 2 comments of people saying, like, they were going to skip out on this one because they don't like it. And I hope you don't feel that way. I hope that you watch it, especially if you don't like it, in hopes that maybe I'll show you something that you didn't know about the game, or you'll agree with me when I say that certain parts are bad, you know, because there's a lot of parts of Final Fantasy VIII that I'm going to complain about for sure. And so I would hope that you can jump on and agree with that, but then maybe I can also show you something that you never thought of before, and you're like, oh, actually, you're right, that's kind of cool. So I hope that you watch the games that you dislike even more so than watch the games that you do like. If you hate Final Fantasy X, I really, really hope you watch the playthrough of it, and we can discuss why you hate it, and you can kind of knock off all of my opinions. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, don't ever feel like you have to agree with me, ever. That's like the complete opposite of what Fantathon is supposed to be. So, just want to throw that out there. Also, a little bit of just housekeeping. I didn't say it in the first episode, and I've had a lot of questions about it. We stream Final Fantathon on Fridays, Friday mornings. If we do a double day, then it's Friday afternoon, and it's at twitch.tv/deathunitesus, and the link's in the description. So do not feel like you have to come to the live stream. You're certainly allowed to just watch the YouTube video and enjoy it. But if you do want to come see the live stream, it's Friday mornings. We also stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We do all sorts of cool stuff like Trophy Quest and speed runs and stuff. But if you're only interested in Final Fantathon, it's Friday mornings. So just throwing that out there, because I get that question all the time. People come in on Monday and they're like, when do you play Final Fantasy? So it's Friday mornings. Okay, so with that out of the way, this week was amazing. We had such a great week. We played Returnal this week, and the story like completely mind screwed us. If you do a double day, it starts in the morning. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought that was apparent. But yeah, if we do a double day, it's morning and afternoon. If we don't do a double day, then it's just morning. So yeah, just be clear. So yeah, we played Returnal on Friday, and it like completely screwed our minds. And then, so that was like amazing. We worked on the Celeste speedrun all week, and that was great. So the stream ended Wednesday, and it was such an awesome stream. And I you know, go see my kids after the stream, and then I see my wife. My wife had a great day, and I'm like, oh man, this is so great. And my wife and I hug, and we're like, you know, this is just such a great day, and everything's great, and the kids are having fun, and we had good days, and everything's awesome. And we just had this really nice moment where I'm like hugging my wife, and everything's just really nice. And you ever hug someone and like close your eyes because it's like such a great hug? So I do that, right? I close my eyes, and I'm hugging my wife, and I'm like, this is great. And I open my eyes, and out of the corner of my eye, I see our oven, which is currently on because she's making dinner in the oven. And it looks like there's like flashes of light coming out of the oven. Like there's someone's got a flashlight turning it on and off inside the oven. And I'm looking at it, hugging my wife, looking at it. And I'm like, is the oven on fire? and she's hugging me, looking the other way. So she's like, I don't know, is it on fire? And then I let go of her. We both turn around and look at the oven and walk over and open it. Sure enough, the heating element had shorted in the front and made it all the way around the heating element to almost the edge, sparking and basically like on fire. And I take it out, and well, your boy needed a new heating element. Let's just put it that way. Big yikes on that one. So that's what happened my Friday afternoon, or Wednesday afternoon. So yesterday, believe it or not, because we looked, so I looked up new ovens because our oven is super old. We got it when we bought the house, and the electronics don't even work on it. So I was like, you know what? Probably a good time just to get a new oven, right? Well, because of you know what, all of the ovens, like everywhere, are on back order, special order around here. And to get a new oven, we wanted a double oven because that's what we have and it would fit the gap. It was going to be at the very least like the worst oven we could find. The crappiest General Electric basic oven was $2,000. Anything else was $3,000. Any other oven was $3,000 or more because they're all on back order. So I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? So I actually found, believe it or not, it's an old oven, but I went to an old appliance repair place. There was one guy there. He looked like he was 70. Looks like he's been working there since he was 30. And it's like everything's ancient, everything's fallen over. And I was like, yeah, I got this really old oven that I need a heating element for. He's like, yep, got it. Bought it from him for $30 and repaired the oven myself. I was like, apparently, I didn't know this, but heating elements are like unbelievably easy to replace. It's like 2 screws, take it out, put the other one in. You gotta turn off the breaker to take out the wires. But yeah, it felt good, man. It felt good to like fix something in my house. I've been trying to fix more stuff recently because it's obviously cheaper if you do it yourself. And I mean, man, I've said this before on stream, but I'll say it again. If anything breaks in your house, freaking YouTube it, because there's a good chance you can fix it with a YouTube video. That's what I did. $30 in a YouTube video later, and my oven is fixed, and I don't have to spend $3,000 on a new one. So I was very happy about that. Very happy that I didn't have to spend $3,000 on an oven. Steak is back on the menu. That's right. We were talking about maybe making a steak. I've never cooked my own steak before. I kind of want to try it. Also, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is thanks, Census. There was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and everyone's memeing about the Nintendo Direct because they announced the Mario movie is now like in production. We already knew there was going to be like a Mario movie a while ago, but it's now officially in production, and they officially have their cast, and everyone's memeing about the cast because like Chris Pratt is Mario and Jack Black is Bowser. This is real. It's not a joke. They're actually making a Mario movie where Chris Pratt is Mario and Jack Black is Bowser. Like, what a crazy universe we live in. And Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Good lord. Yeah, I haven't even seen the Direct. I just saw the posts about it. Oh my god. What a wild... But the reason I wanted to bring it up is because they also showed... Square Enix showed Chocobo GP. Have you guys seen this? It's Chocobo Mario Kart. And when I say Chocobo Mario Kart, I don't mean like a Chocobo racer. I mean Chocobo Mario Kart. Like, it's literally... If you replaced the Chocobo with Mario, you'd think it was Mario Kart. It's Chocobo Mario Kart. The items look like Mario Kart items. The graphics look like Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart. But there's some cool characters. I saw like Gilgamesh is like one of the characters, so it's not just Chocobos. And yeah, it's Chocobo Racing, but it's like a remake or remaster. Is it a remaster or a remake? It might actually be just a remaster because the driving looked kind of... It looked kind of... It was a bit... Yeah, I don't know. But it's cool, I guess. I mean, who needs Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 when you have Chocobo GP, right? Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to throw some... What... This got me thinking, like, what would the items be? They showed a couple of them, but, like, what would the blue shell be in Final Fantasy Land? Like a meteor? Or, like, holy or something? I don't know. Ultima? Ultima kind of makes sense, yeah. You got, like, Fire Aga for, like, a rocket, and then... barrier and stuff. I mean, it all kind of fits, right? It's a cool idea. Yeah, though it showed Doom and it hit a person in front of him, so maybe it's Doom actually. Yo, Avatar, thank you so much for the 28, and Advent, thank you for the 37, and Patience, thank you for the 37. I'll play those in a minute. And Monkey, thank you for the 21, and Byaku, thank you for the bits. And Fat Steve, thank you for the 1,536 bits. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. I'll play those in just a minute. I haven't been here for a while. What, since you were a kid? This is such a cool little area, by the way. Could you imagine like a little secret makeout reef, but it's like past all the T-Rexes and the... Imagine if you were in high school and there was some like backyard with like T-Rexes and stuff, but if you could get past it, there was like a makeout reef where none of the teachers would go. Would it be worth going through the T-Rexes to have some alone time with your high school sweetheart? What time is it? How romantic. You're sitting here like making out while you hear T-Rexes banging at the door. It's after midnight. Oh well. Yeah, in this case, we're with the teacher, so yikes, but I was just saying if it was in your high school. I, Quistis am no longer an instructor as of now. See, there you go. I'm a member of Seed now, just like you. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up working together. Hey, what's going on with Quistis' face here? She has like a spike coming out of her cheek. Kind of worried. Oh, really? Is that all you're going to say? It didn't look like her nose. If that's how it was decided, you have to abide by it. Very defined cheekbone. You know what I just realized? I didn't even think about this till now. This is kind of the first game where Final Fantasy started to have like the really crazy outfits. Like every game after this, minus maybe 9, everyone has these crazy like belt outfits with like weird parts of the clothes missing, and they have like that Final Fantasy look, you know, the short jackets and the, yeah. Is that just Nomura? Like, but Nomura worked on 7. So it's kind of weird. For some reason, this was just when he kind of changed his... Yeah, this is when he changed his style. And ever since then, he kept with it. But I just never really noticed that. Like, Vincent's outfit was crazy, but he's also a vampire Turk. Like, it kind of makes sense. But the majority of the characters in 7 were what you'd expect them to wear. But, like... And I still think their outfits are a bit crazy. Like, Tifa's is obviously exaggerated, and Cloud has one arm thing, but not the other. So, like, yeah, they're a little weird. But I think there's definitely a big difference between 7 and 8. Like, 8 is pretty out there. This is when it starts getting that edgy look with the short jackets and belts and stuff, you know. I think that 7 is at least believable. Like, I could see maybe someone wearing those clothes and not being, like, called insane. But this is, like, a whole nother universe of weird. So I guess this is where Nomura started that style. They kept with it. It didn't really fit for 9, though. Because 9 was, like, a step back, so he kept, like, the old style look. I mean, 9 still has some crazy outfits, but it fits more with that game. But, yeah, like, there's a clear difference with, like, 8 and 10 with the style. They told me that I failed as an instructor. Basically, that I lacked leadership qualities. So did you get fired, or did you quit? I was a seed by the age of 15. Got my instructor license at 17. It's only been a year since I got it. Which means she's 18? I wonder where I went wrong. I did my best. Are you listening? No. Are you done yet? I don't want to talk about it. What am I supposed to say to other people's problems? I'm not asking you to say anything. I just want you to listen. Then go talk to a wall. Aren't there times when you want to share your feelings with someone? Everyone has to take care of themselves. I don't want to carry anyone's burden. See, this is where, for me, it steps from, like... It steps from him just being a loner to, like, actually being a jerk. No leadership qualities. Failed instructor. Perhaps they're right. Which is weird to me because you're allowed to be nice up to this point. Like, I picked all the nice options, and then he's still like a jerk to Quistis. And here marks the end of her character development, exactly. She is the same character from this moment until the end of the game. And like I said, that's my biggest gripe with this game, is that there's so many times where they set up stuff like this. Like, they set up Quistis like, hey, okay, she decided to not be an instructor because she doesn't have leadership qualities. They set this up perfectly. Like, okay, now, at some point later in the game, she's going to get those leadership qualities and become the leader she always thought she could be but couldn't be. But then, I don't know, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe she does get leadership qualities and I just missed it, but we'll see. If I remember correctly, this is the end of her the end of her arc, the beginning and the end, because she does nothing the rest of the game. We'll see. I'm not gonna... Let's not jump the gun here. Let's not jump the gun blade. Let's go on snipes. Okay, now that we're in a fight, play these alerts. How's it going, Victor? Quistis is you if you were hot and had a whip. Alright. Me too. Dude, I gotta take that alert off, because every time I hear it, I want to play Legend of Legaia. Ah, come on. Tornado Flame! Now I want to play cards. Legaia-a-thon, where we just play Legend of Legaia again, once. Well, I guess we do have Legaia 2 also. Yo, Star Atlas, thank you for the tier 2! 22 months, thank you so much. Haven't been able to be here as often as I used to, but always grateful support you, Death, in this community. I'm making my was up to Curse Sonic. Let's go. Thank you so much, Star Atlas. And don't worry about it. You gotta do you. I'm always happy when you do have the time to be here. But don't feel obligated. And Fruit, thank you so much for the 300 bits. And Cuban, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. I gotta say, on the first 4 episodes of the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough, the Final Fantasy VIII fans came out, man. Seriously. Like... Yeah, I mean, throughout all of Final Fantathon up to this point, a lot of people were saying, like, 8's definitely the black sheep. I didn't like 8. I didn't finish 8. I liked 8, but I didn't finish it. And then there were, like, a few people that were like, nah, 8's actually my favorite. But when the first episode came out, man, the YouTube comments, people were like, yes, 8, let's go. I mean, it was hype. People were excited for 8. I do love a lot about 8, so I'm always happy to play through it. Even though I have my gripes, I still overall enjoy it a lot. Somebody help! Come on, Squall! Maybe I shouldn't have put the T-Rexes in the training facility. Did you guys ever think of that? Squall! Squall? Quistis? Let's not call her Quistis. Iridan, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome back. Ooh, protect. Oh, God. Bang. That sounded like something that I've heard before. Sounds like Mareep. I want to use Quistis' limit. We haven't used it yet. Give him the old laser eye. Holy cow, the damage. What this? Ooh, shell. We just having fun drawing stuff. How's it going, Tom? The death you task. Yo, Green Spectre, thank you so much for the 5 months. Yeah, glad to have you back, man. Yeah, this is the true Final Fantasy VIII experience. The thing is, I know that the higher your magic stat, the more you draw. So I'm probably not going to sit here and draw that much because we'll get more later when we have better magic stat. But I wanted to get some Protect and Shell because they're really good. I need to get some kind of good magic and put it on our magic stats so we start drawing everything else more. That's the true pro play. Wow, I just got 7 and 6 though. Dang. Yeah, I know nothing about the blue magic in this game because I never use Quistis. Maybe I should this time, just to do something different. I don't remember who I used for my other 2 playthroughs. Pretty sure I used Renoa. How's it going, Eddie? Nope, this is just a casual playthrough, as we're doing for all the Fantathon playthroughs. If you want to see a crazy run, you can watch my Let's Break Final Fantasy VIII run, where we totally, like, busted the game in half. We did the whole game on low level, and got Squall's ultimate weapon on disc 1, and just completely one-shot everything. It was pretty fun. Some blind. Wow. How am I gonna survive this massive damage this boss is dropping on me? I honestly have never been a fan of blue magic in literally any of the games. Yo, Bryce, Signal 174. Even Final Fantasy VII, where enemy skill is like quite possibly the most broken materia in the game, it took me a while to like warm up to it. When I played the game as a kid, I never used enemy skill. And then, you know, when I got older, I was like, oh, enemy skill's broken, and then forced myself to use it because it's so broken. But yeah, I just never been a fan of blue magic. It's always the last thing I go for. Honestly, I just do the drawing because I don't want to stop listening to the boss music. Understandable, have a nice day. How's it going, Dash? Fire up the whole Spotify. Dude, I listen to the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack on repeat very often. Like I said, this soundtrack is the one I listen to the most outside of playing the games. 100%. You'd play this game until you fell asleep with your controller in your hand? Oh man. The nostalgia. The nostalgia. I used to do that too in college. For some reason, when I was a kid, I almost never fell asleep playing games. But when I was in college and I was working 2 jobs and going to college full time, I'd get home at like midnight and I would play a game until like 1:30 in the morning and then fall asleep with my controller in my hand on my couch and wake up and be like, oh, time to go to school. I didn't care. It was my only time to play video games, and video games are more important than sleep. Tell me I'm wrong. I was like, well, my body will tell me when it's time to sleep, so... Yep, every game I played in college, you had to add like 30 or 40 hours to the game time. Like, oh, it took you 120 hours to beat BioShock Infinite? Like, no, it was like 40. Those are all sleep hours. I'm just drawing until Squall gets his limit again. He's being very unlucky and not getting it. Let's go no less. Alright. Oh, he got it. I was gonna cheat it, but he got it. Holy... Okay, Squall's mad. Yeah, Vitality Junction, that's good. Renzo Kukin is just way too strong. It is. It is not safe here. Please, let's go. Hey, quick question. Couldn't you guys have helped like 5 seconds ago? You're just waiting for us to kill that thing and then swoop in? Yeah, thanks. Who was that? I don't think I have to heal. It's Charlie's Angels. Squall, it's not like everyone can get by on their own, you know? Says who? Says her. Also Sephiroth. How's it going, soldier? Renzoku Ken is how you're supposed to pronounce it. You're telling me it's not Renzo Kukin? I've always pronounced it Renzo Kukin. Because it's funnier. Tell me Renzo Kukin isn't more fun to say. Got my boy Renzo in the kitchen. Yo, Renzo! Yo, Renzo! What you cooking? Renzo, what you cooking? I don't know why I find that so funny. Yo, Renzo, what you cooking? In Swedish, kuken is a vulgar word that means male genitalia. Oh, now it's even better. Finally, there you are. Where the hell were you? I was looking all over the place. How's it going, Oxy? We're both now members of Seed, right? Well, guess what? We got our own rooms, baby. Your new room's right across the hall from your old one. That's what I was asked to tell you. Man, it took me forever. Well, probably because you were just standing there and didn't, like, come to find me. Look at Zell's hands. They look like claws. I'll just go to sleep. Alright. Don't give me a chance to save. The greatest meme in Final Fantasy history? I don't know. I think you're the most handsome guy here is probably the most popular one from 8, isn't it? My favorite meme will always be, they have TBN? Because that's our meme. Squall, it's our first Seed mission. Looks like we're going to Timber. Meet by the front gate. Hurry! I'll never get over, like, Squall's hair, when he's looking to the right, just looks like Elvis hair, and it cracks me up every time. Like, here it looks like edgy Final Fantasy hair, but then you turn and it's like, oh, it's Elvis. The king is alive. Oh, yeah. Good thing I accidentally pressed that. I don't remember. Do I have to use these? I think so, right? I always loved like seeing this and being like, who the heck would use that? Huh? What incident? Everybody died. The end. Yeah, big jam. Alright, someone asked for cards earlier. Here you go. One shot. One Mog card. It's gonna happen. I believe. Aww. Do. We'll play defense. Nah. I think if I go here, I win. Pretty sure. Aww. He was supposed to play it on the right. Oh well. I didn't want any of those cards anyways. I want my Mog card. Yeah, it's 50-50 chance. There was probably a better play there, but I wasn't that invested. No Mog card. If he played the Mog card, I would have sat here for 20 minutes 3D chessing it to make sure I got make sure I got the Mog card. Yeah, I like the pay thing in theory, but I never actually care about it. Whenever it pops up, I forget. I don't even notice it. One more minute. Made it! T-boards are prohibited within Garden. Have you forgotten? Oops, sorry. But this is really cool. It may come in handy on a seed mission someday. We'll be the judges of that. Confiscated. Busted. All of you are members of Seed, but nevertheless, you're still students at this garden. Furthermore, because you are Seeds, you must set an example to all others and abide by the garden's rules. Understood? Well, about your first mission. You are to go to Timber. There you'll be supporting a resistance faction. That is your mission. A member of the faction will contact you at Timber Station. This person will talk to you and say, the forests of Timber sure have changed. At this time you must reply, but the owls are still around. That is the password. Just follow the faction's orders. Just us three? Correct. We have agreed to do this mission for very little money. Normally, we would never accept such requests, but enough talk about that. It's so blatantly obvious they're, like, getting rid of us. Well then, Squall, you are the squad leader. Use your best judgment based on the situation. Zell and Selphie, you are to support Squall and give your all to carry out the faction's plans. I'll play cards? Oh, and Squall, I forgot to give you this. It's a cursed item, but if one with enough power uses it, it should be of great help. Why would he give us that, by the way? Like, what a strange... what a strange thing for your headmaster to give you. Like, you go to the principal's office and he's like, alright, I want you to make sure you do your homework. Also, take this cursed lamp that's probably gonna kill you. Have a good day. Oh man, Sid's just got it out for us. So, I remember there's a trick to beating Diablo early. I usually end up using it in Timber. I remember specifically, even when I was a kid, I used to go to the Timber Inn and then use it. But maybe I'll do it now for fun. Need the junction first, though. They have TBM. You guys still have your magic, right? Nope. Well, Zell. I'll just give you some of those. Some of that. Some of that. These menus are not the best sometimes. Alright, whatever. Good enough. He has some stuff. Alright, let's just give you... Oh. That's fine. Okay, let's see. You have Thunder Attack, Sleep Attack, Asuna Attack, or Asuna Defense. That's fine, I guess. Something I can give you for better magic. Sleep, but... Okay. Cure is really good, Double's really good, Shell is even better. Protect is amazing for vitality. Fire magic. Cool. Let's check out my GFs. Quetzalpretzel. Elemental defense would be nice. Just going with all the junctions for now. Elemental attack junction. HP junction, yes, give me. You can keep the magic, I guess, for now. I should get the refines, but I would have never gotten the refines casually. I would only get them because I know how broken they are. I'm one of those players where, like, I keep every item ever. I would I would like never refine anything. I mean, it's not all item refine, but yeah, like, I'm the type of person that wouldn't refine unless I knew it was broken, so we're gonna stay away from the refines.